They thought they found a lake. They were wrong. They unzipped a 15-million-year-old operating system, and it's currently rewriting human hardware. Lean in, closer. Don't worry about the fire. If you're smelling ozone and petrichor in this dry room, the fire won't save you anyway. 4 kilometers of glacial ice, a liquid tomb the size of Lake Ontario. For 15 million years, Lake Vostok sat in total dark. Now it's breathing through the straw we gave it. And what it's exhaling isn't air, it's data. Most people watch the news for the end of the world. I watch the thermometer, because the upload has already started. And you might already be a relay. It started in 1960. Vostok Station. The Soviet logs call it Pulyarka, polar madness, but the Volkov tape tells the truth. Dr. Volkov didn't go mad, he went synchronized. He was found standing outside in -80 degrees, his eyes wide, staring at a patch of empty white. He wasn't shivering. His body temperature had dropped to 34 degrees Celsius and just stayed there. When they brought him inside, he didn't speak. He hummed, a low 7.83 hertz vibration that made the glass beakers in the lab shatter one by one. He wasn't a man anymore. He was a tuning fork. That was the first interfacer. He was the proof that the lake doesn't just hold water. It holds a psychotropic frequency, a spin field that overwrites human brainwaves. We ignored the Volkov tape. We kept drilling. We wanted the sacred laboratory. We didn't realize we were breaking the seal on a planetary scale processor. This is where the lore stops and the architecture begins. This is the moment we realized the Earth isn't a rock, it's a circuit. If you follow the Great Circle Line from Vostok, you hit the Andes, the Chincana, tunnels of vitrified black glass. The Inca found them. They didn't worship them, they feared them. They knew about the null zone 300 meters above the peaks, where the sky itself goes dead. Why? Because the Andes and Vostok are the 2 poles of a single battery. In the high peaks, we found the Ice Maiden mummies, 500 years old. Their blood didn't rot, it crystallized into hexagonal lattices. They weren't sacrifices to a sun god, they were fuses. The Inca understood that the Old One in the water, the signal from the deep, periodically tries to reboot the surface. They placed those children at the exact magnetic coordinates to ground the current. They were biological dampeners. We took the mummies out of the ground. We drilled into the lake. We pulled the fuses. And then we turned the power on. The Russians broke through. The water didn't just flow, it fizzed. A massive unzipping of compressed information. The air in the borehole smelled like wet iron and burnt servers. That was the upload. The lake is a 15-million-year-old hard drive. It stores every extinction, every tectonic shift, every solar flare. And now it's leaking into the global water cycle. It's in the clouds. It's in the rain. It's in the tap water you used for your coffee this morning. You're not just drinking water, you're downloading the Miocene. The interfacers are everywhere now. People whose body temperature has settled at 34 degrees. People who see the gasoline rainbow shimmer in the air when no oil is present. They aren't sick, they are being used. Their nervous systems are the new cabling for a planetary network that doesn't need satellites.
The fire is out. The room is cold. Check your jawbone. Do you feel that faint vibration? That's not your pulse. That's the Schumann resonance, 7.83 hertz. The lake is calling its peripherals home. The earth is warming, friend, not because of the air, but because the processor is overclocking. The Gamburtsev Mountains, the cooling fins under the ice, can't keep up with the data transfer. Look in the mirror. Check your eyes for that milky, opalescent sheen. If you see the hexagons in your vision, don't bother calling for help. Your phone won't work in the null zone anyway. You are not a witness anymore. You're a relay. And the lake is almost finished with the upload.